Beyonce and Rihanna might be the queens of music, but girl, there's a lot of beef going on between them behind the scenes that we are not aware of. Apparently, Rihanna feels like Beyonce is crazy jealous of her and has even been trying to stop her bag. But how on earth did this mess even start, and does it have anything to do with Rihanna's alleged affair with JayZ? Now, before y'all ask why on earth Beyonce would be jealous of Rihanna, well, let me remind you that Rihanna is one of the very few female singers who can rival Beyonce when it comes to popularity. Yeah, I know Rihanna hasn't dropped an album in years and she's more focused on her businesses these days, but she's still a singer. I know it's easy to forget that because it's been so long, but my girl Riri has assured us that she has no plans of retiring anytime soon. And her recent performance at Super Bowl just proves that even though she isn't that active in the music scene, she still holds so much power. Like, her performance actually gathered more viewers than the game itself. I think her absence from the scene has only added more hype to her, so imagine when she decides to fully come back. And here is where Beyonce comes in. Okay, so to give you some context, Beyonce and Rihanna go way back, and they are connected through JayZ. When Rihanna was starting off in the industry, she was signed by JayZ, who was then the president of Def Jam. JayZ saw potential in her that he didn't let her leave his office until she signed the contract at 3 a.m., and if that doesn't show how desperate he was to have her on his team, I don't know what does. Anyway, he signed Rihanna in a 6-album deal, but at the time, there was another singer at the label who was getting more attention than Rihanna, and that was Teairra Mari, who was the label's top priority then. When it comes to Teairra, everyone believed that she would be the next big thing. She was just that girl. One of the occasions where it was clear that Teairra was the it girl of the label was at the 2005 World Music Awards, where she teamed up with Rihanna and another singer named A. Marie to perform their cover of the song Lose My Breath by Destiny's Child. Teairra took the lead part that was originally sung by Beyonce, and this clearly sent a message across that she was the favorite. Now, Beyonce and JayZ were already dating by this time, and Beyonce decided to help JayZ out by giving Rihanna a push to make sure the label started paying attention to her. Beyonce was already a superstar then, so her words definitely carried a lot of weight, and she managed to get the label execs to pay attention to Rihanna instead of Teairra Mari. After the event ended, she went up to L.A. Reid and told him to pay a little bit more attention to Rihanna.
You know, Beyonce just gave me one of those looks, and he said, that Rihanna girl, she's a beast. And she looked away, right? And I was like, so I did a Rihanna double take.
So in a way, we can say that both Beyonce and JayZ played an important role in Rihanna's success in the music industry. I mean, Rihanna even won her first Grammy with JayZ. And Rihanna didn't take it for granted because she was super grateful for the opportunity that she had been given.
And here I am at 19 years old with the #1 single and featuring JayZ. It's just, I can't fathom it sometimes. It's just too much for me it's overwhelming sometimes.
She maintained a friendship with Beyonce and JayZ, but somewhere along the line, things changed between them, and insiders revealed that it's because Beyonce got jealous and might even have tried to sabotage Rihanna's career. If y'all have been following these two women, then you're going to know all about the cheating rumors surrounding JayZ and Rihanna. There was a time when the only thing people could talk about was whether or not JayZ and Rihanna were sneaking around and hooking up behind Beyonce's back, and things were hella messy back then. Now, we all know that JayZ has no issues cheating on Beyonce because he's done it at least once that we know of, so him cheating on her back in the day is not unbelievable. But Rihanna has always denied the allegations, insisting that they were just friends and that Jay was her mentor. Her publicist at the time even took responsibility for spreading the fake news, claiming that he did it as a way to push Rihanna's career. He said, "The PR stunt that I did was out of desperation to help break Pon de Replay," he wrote. "It was reckless and I didn't think it was going to work. I was just throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what would stick. I didn't think it would be this big story. But now, knowing that people are profiting from speculations and opinions about her really turns my stomach. I'm ashamed that I'm even talking about this. I just want to put this rumor to rest once and for all." A lot of people didn't buy this because, after all, a publicist's job is to clean up the image of their client, even if it involves lying, and the rumor was making Rihanna look very, very bad. Apparently, Beyonce also didn't believe the publicist's claim because some sources claim that this is what caused the tension between the two women. Beyonce was hella suspicious, and she soon started to feel a type of way about Rihanna, and things got so bad that she allegedly tried to ruin Rihanna's career. Now, we all love Beyonce because she's the queen. But there have been so many allegations about how she allegedly gets other female artists blacklisted in the industry whenever she feels like they crossed her. Her former bodyguard even revealed how she and JayZ conspired to end Carrie Hilson's career over some petty beef.
Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you. That's how hateful you guys are. How you step on anybody to stay on the top.
That wasn't the last time either, because she was also accused of trying to dim Normani's career so that her protege, Chloe Bailey, could shine brighter. So Beyonce is allegedly not new to the business of blackballing other female artists, and word on the streets is that she tried to do the same thing to Rihanna as well. As y'all probably remember, Riri's last album, Anti, leaked on Tidal 2 days before it was officially supposed to be released. Fine. Albums leak online all the time, but this was particularly sus because it leaked on Tidal. And y'all want to guess who owns Tidal? Yup, JayZ. There were rumors that Beyonce influenced the leak because she was due to release the first single from her album, Lemonade, only a few weeks after Anti dropped, and she wanted to get rid of the competition beforehand. Now, I know that many celeb feuds are made up by the fans who somehow manage to convince themselves that two celebs are beefing even when there's no evidence, but this is not the case here because several insiders revealed just how bad things were between B and Riri. A source claimed that they could barely stand each other, saying they refused to stand next to each other or speak with each other. Handlers and coordinators went to great lengths to keep the divas happy. The whole show was carefully choreographed, and these two had almost nothing to do with each other. Oh, and let's not forget the time Beyonce basically released a diss track towards Rihanna. Yeah, I'm talking about her song Bow Down because, child, that song caused a lot of drama. Beyonce did try to explain why she put out the song.
I put out Bow Down is because I woke up, I went into the studio, I had a chant in my head. It was aggressive. It was angry. It wasn't the Beyonce that wakes up every morning. It was the Beyonce that was angry. It was the Beyonce that felt the need to defend herself. And I won't do it every day because that's not who I am. But I feel strong. And anyone that says, oh, that is disrespectful, just imagine a person that hates you. Imagine a person that doesn't believe in you. And look in the mirror and say, bow down, bitch. And I guarantee you feel gangster.
This was a hot mess, and Rihanna kind of threw the shade right back at Beyonce when she sent this subliminal message that said, I only know how to be number one. I could use a challenge. How that feel down there on your knees, huh? One thing about Rihanna, she is never going to take anybody's BS. But it gets more interesting because y'all know how Beyonce said that she wrote the song because she was angry and hurt. Well, that turned out to be a lie because songwriters Rock City revealed that they actually wrote the song. Even wilder, the song had originally been intended for Rihanna, but she passed on it, so it went to Beyonce instead.
With Beyonce, I never met Beyonce. Both songs that we did for Beyonce, the one song I did for Beyonce, I did with Polo for Rihanna, and it went to Beyonce. And then the other song I did with Diplo for Rihanna, and it went to Beyonce. So
Beyonce probably made a couple of tweaks to the song, but it's kind of wild that she shaded Riri with a song that she didn't even write. And according to a source, Rihanna knows that B was being shady in the song, even though she doesn't understand why Beyonce would be jealous. The source added that Rihanna has a lot of respect for Beyonce and genuinely believes that they can both be great without the petty jealousy and all the drama. A lot of people have actually clocked the jealousy, and they said stuff like, never been a Beyonce fan and never will be because of her manipulative ways. It doesn't matter how talented or popular she is. Rihanna is just as talented, if not more, but she has maintained a reputation of integrity, so she shines bright like a diamond in my opinion. Rihanna knows how to walk in her lane and stay in her lane, but on the other hand, Beyonce don't. What y'all people are missing about Beyonce is that she's very conniving, sneaky, and then play like she's innocent. But Rihanna is what you see is what you get. And I think she's still pressed. Who knew Fenty would make her a billionaire? Meanwhile, you have 12 different rollouts to Adidas, and I don't know anyone who has it. She shot past you in business and still is. But do y'all think that Rihanna's billionaire status has something to do with Beyonce's jealousy, or is it just about the music? Let me know your thoughts and then check out this next video.